Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we are back with more Batwoman. So, just Batwoman episode, because last episode of Batwoman was crossover. We had Alice poison. Sorry, hiccups and burps and everything. We had Alice taking Catherine. That's her name, right? It's been a while. Catherine, Mary, she poisoned them, and forced Mary to choose whether to give herself the antidote or her mother. Well, technically the mother made the choice. Mary, understandably, isn't happy with Kate because of her decisions earlier on that have allowed Alice, to be alive and to be have the ability, or not have the ability, but she was able to get to Mary and Catherine in the first place. Also, Catherine and Jacob were framed for, I forgot what. I think it was corruption between her company and also the Crows. Not sure what's gonna happen with her name escapes me, but Kate's ex. Yeah, I can't remember right now. Jesus, all I'm getting is Julia, and I'm pretty sure that's not her name. Kate was ready to, let her dad take in and possibly take out Alice. She didn't want to have anything to do with her. And then during the crossover, that kind of sort of changed. She started, and not only that, she's also thinking about letting people in, and trusting people, and getting to where they can trust her and all that stuff. I'm assuming that's what that was. So yeah, also, and after the crossover, all the Earths are now one Earth. Well, the Earths that we had before are now one Earth, and I think now we have a different multiverse. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be. So we'll see whether it has any implications or not. Implications, yeah. Issues or complications in Batwoman. It's always never a good scene in these kind of shows. Oh. Oh, bother. Now what? Do we have any thrusters? Yes, we do. Wait, we have grappling. Good. Now what? Do we have a second grappling? We do. Let's just wait. That might have hurt people just as much, but it's fine. Well, maybe not, but. Thank you.
I got you, man.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Did you set this up? I am suspicious already.
I love to dig, because when I dig, I find all the secrets you bury.
Did you just get?
It's the same thing.
If I can hack your subway, I can hack your phone, computer, home security cameras. Did I get your attention? Good. Now crowdfund my escape from Gotham.
First and foremost, Gotham City has no reason to be alarmed. We have layers of cybersecurity in place.
Train.
You're kidding me.
This guy's good.
If you're so safe, why is the mayor's personal credit card numbers flashing all across the screen? Go shopping, Gotham.
Yikes. Better shut that
What are you
down,
doing?
quick.
Shutting us down. Guy just doxed the mayor. We are one hack away from total exposure.
Oh, cop in prison, not good. Oh, who gave him that? Was that to kill him, or was that to give him a weapon? Or to frame him again?
Some classic ass poetry that the man who locked up half the fools in here is now eating out of the same doggy bone. Welcome home. Help yourself.
Am I a fraud?
You still hung up on this Flam Bradley love affair?
Yeah. Whenever I put on this suit, I feel like I'm lying to our entire city.
Oh, that's the job.
Yeah.
According to the multiverse, my job is to be a paragon of courage.
Right. Because the Paragon Finder said so before the infinite Earths collapsed into a single space-time continuum. I'm sure it was all very exciting.
choose the terrier.
So not me, but do you mind?
Batwoman crashed our party. This is sick.
That selfie?
Kate, really not.
I just thought if I could scare my parents into thinking I almost died, they'd just be happy I was alive and forget their daughter was a freak.
You're not a freak.
I am to them.
Lesbian?
I'm, gay.
Oh, man.
Caleb needs some revenge out in me to my mom and dad. I either told them the truth or she'd leave me. She didn't get it. I couldn't tell the truth. So when I told her to just go, she went nuclear and told my parents for me.
Wow, that is
My
not
mom and
cool.
dad thought they'd been raising some BTS-loving heteronorm. Now they sleep clutching rosaries and want to disown me. You're that psycho.
Charmed, I'm sure. And I understand you're the terrier.
Why are you here, Alice?
Run, Parker!
Pay attention, Kate. Why don't you run the other way?
Holy crap.
You know who she is?
You're Kate Kane.
Okay, guess so.
That would be me.
I like drive by your real estate firm every day.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
I just read The Advocate. Lesbian CEOs under 30. Oh my god, I was such a bitch to you earlier. Why didn't you say you were super gay?
Kind of still trying to figure out how much to tell people.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, that's fair.
Boring.
No hero, no bat, no one trying to change who I am. Everyone lives happily ever after.
And if I don't, what are you gonna do? Kill me? You need me. If you kill me, you lose.
As do you, because you're dead. I'm sorry, do they not teach math in school?
Alice!
It's fine. Well, I guess we figured out why they call your generation Z, because
You try hacking 10 cellular networks with one hand.
Good point.
It's done. I did it. All of Gotham now knows Kate's secret.
She said get out. Saying there's a.
Has everyone seen this? Alpha team, we're on the move to Gotham Prep. Let's
Yep.
go.
Bomb at school. That's what she laid out. Good girl. Oh, never mind. Wait, she sent it to them and sent a separate one to the others. I'm hoping that's right. She's really smart, that's the case.
now where were we?
Ooh. Nice!
There. How do I disarm this bomb?
Enough with the games. You are not a hero.
It doesn't take a hero to know what pure evil looks like. You ruined my life.
I fixed your life, Kate.
We were sisters. And then Beth died. And the world would have been a whole lot better if she had have stayed dead.
I don't believe you. What did she do? What did she do?
She saved their lives.
Okay. Don't want him to die still. He's not a bad guy, he's just bad, just uncanny timing. She's lesbian? Say it.
Not happening.
Why not?
You know, when you took off your mask, I never in a million years expected it to be you. Someone like me. I'm glad it was.
I guess this wouldn't hurt to have that little bit of information out in public.
Look, I know what you're gonna say. It was reckless, it links me to Batwoman, it puts our operation in jeopardy,
I
but...
was gonna say that a whole lot of people are about to feel a lot less alone, and if there's fallout, we'll figure it out. Happy birthday. Baked it myself, by the way. Turns out when I'm not on the comms, I have way too much free time on my hands.
Yeah, can you not leave me alone like that again?
Well, it's weird. Kind of sounds like you missed me.
I managed.
So that's a yes. I hope it comes true.
But for people like us, it's not always about stopping a runaway train or disarming a bomb.
Okay, as a doctor, you should really remove the word crazy from your everyday vernacular.
Hi. Sometimes the best way to save someone is to be yourself.
Happy birthday!
How did you get in here?
Easy. Hey, did you guys fire that hot front desk guy? Because he was the best part of this place.
Oh, God.
Hi.
Other Earth.
Did Sophie let you go?
Who? Kate, I finally come home from a semester abroad, and this is how you react? It's bad enough that they converted my apartment into a boys' dorm room, and no one chose to tell me. Kate!
Nope.
What's wrong with you? Ow! Ow! Who are you? Me! Beth! Beth? Who the hell else would I be?
Oh, fecker. There's the, well, that answers my question from earlier. Well, feck. Perfect. Just perfect. So, well, not bad. It's not a bad thing per se. Except for Beth, because that means her Kate is gone. But, so, that means doppelgangers have managed to merge with another Earth. Who knows how many other oh my God, that's gonna come around. That's like news-wise, it has to pop up somewhere, like or sooner or later. Because I mean, it can't just be one. I mean, again, it could just be like maybe a very rare doppelganger that crosses over. I don't know, but I mean, there's 7 point however many billion people on the planet. There has to be, out of those numbers, there's bound to be a few doppelgangers now, and there might be more than one doppelganger of the same person. So that's also an issue. So, because I thought for a second it was maybe Mouse for some reason pretending to be Alice, maybe like not mess with, but like maybe make Mary think she's crazy, or I don't know why, not necessarily make her think she's crazy, but make other people question her. But it's okay. Well, this poses a lot of questions throughout all the different Arrowverse shows. My question, does that mean that there's gonna be, like, for Supergirl? I know we're in a Batman right now, but just real quick, in Supergirl, the issue with Lena, for those that watch Supergirl, there's obviously the stuff from last season. Lena's definitely hugely against Kara, and all of her friends. But when the Earths merged, things were different. Apparently, does that mean that 2 Lenas are gonna be here? And one's going to be the one against us? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Or is Lena, like, she's still secretly against Kara and the others? I don't know. Either way, huge news. Didn't expect that. Crap. Okay. That's going to be interesting. So, I mean, we can get rid of Kate, and we'll have Beth. So, we have an out. So great, but I mean, I feel like Beth's gonna die, and that worries me. Because this poor girl doesn't need any of that. She has no idea what's going. Well, I don't know how. I mean, Gotham. I mean, there's different multiverses. There could be a multiverse where Gotham's fine, but I mean, from the knowledge I have, Gotham's never fine, no matter what multiverse or what Earth you're on. But I don't know. Maybe there's an infinite amount of Earths, so there's bound to be at least one version where Gotham's fine. I don't know, or it's not like riddled with crime. No pun intended. Okay. Well, earlier I was saying that I was kind of with Luke, saying that people blah, blah, blah. Words are escaping me. The more things that they get wrong about Batwoman, the better, because that means they wouldn't connect it to. I mean, that steers them further and further away from who the person their secret identity is. But one little extra detail that's true that won't hurt. I mean, there's countless. I'm sure there's more than there's bound to be more than just one lesbian in Gotham. I mean, by example, there's two at least that we've seen at least. There's like 4, I think. That of all that we've seen, there's 4, and I mean Gotham's got a lot of people, so chances are there's more. So it doesn't really narrow down that much, but and then there's others also women that could just be hiding that they're lesbian. And this is better because I was also thinking this when I was kind of like with Luke on the fact that we need to keep it secret, but I was like, well, the upside to if she were to come out with this information is that young lesbian women would have someone to look up to, because there's not a whole lot of right. It's not, I mean, there's Sarah, but she's not really outed. Like she's freaking out in time and space. So who else? I think is that all? Are those the only lesbian superheroes in DC in like the Arrowverse right now? Am I blanking really bad? I'm so sorry if I am. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there's not really. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. At least in terms of the Arrowverse, I don't recall anybody else. But yeah, like there's not really anybody for them to like look up to that's like them. So it's really cool that she's able to be that for them. That's one more like strong representation for them in this city, which is terrible. This terrible city. And by the way, what really just kind of pissed me off. I mean, I get she was probably like hurt that she was saying that she would have to might as well just leave her, but that's not cool. You don't out someone when they're not ready. They it's their choice. Okay, you don't force it. Oh, that frustrated me so much. Like if she cared about this girl, about the girl, I forgot her name, and I'm sorry, but like, I don't recall what it was. But if she cared about her enough to where like if she had such strong feelings for her, she'll be fine. But I feel so bad for her because like their parents are treating her apparently not great. They're like treating her like a leper. It seems it like pushed her to the point where she felt like she had to put her life in jeopardy. Obviously not knowing that it was them, not knowing it was her. So that just so that they could be happy that she's alive at the very least, which is just a terrible thought that you feel like you have to go to that lengths to make your parents think that to care for you or to look past what they feel is an issue. It's a hard thing to think about. I know that a lot of people are going through that still, so it's I don't know how many have the ability to do that kind of a thing, but like I know it pushes them to put themselves in danger. So I just don't understand how a parent can't just I'll see why that like push them to like not I don't know if it disgust them to be disgusted. I don't know the word I'm trying to say. I think she'll be okay though. I'm hoping she'll be all right. At least now that she has something something positive to focus on. I really like that what she did, considering she seems like a pretty talented hacker at such a young age, which is surprising. But she was able to she was able to hack the train and stop it. Well, she was planning to. I didn't really like the cop. I mean, he seemed like a good guy. but I didn't really care for him. He seemed to like. I mean, he put his life in jeopardy to save lives, but when the spotlight's on him, soaks that up. What was it? Oh yeah, sorry, the girl. Where she basically just gave Alice the message of Batwoman is outed, it's Kate Kane, and that she sent to everybody else, including like, well, just everybody else. That there was a bomb at the school. That's what I was hoping, assuming that she had done, because I didn't think they would out Kate, at least not so soon. I mean, it's like the first season, so. And I'm pretty sure they've been renewed, so I didn't see them just kind of outing her already. I was a little worried about Mouse, like actually, like maybe talking sense into Alice, like maybe he would somehow give the idea to pretend to be more like how Beth, how the new Beth, like what the other Earth Beth is, like being normal, not a psychopathic killer. But that was in case he was just getting under her skin. And there wasn't anybody else in the school. I don't know what Alice's plan was, because when she said almost save everybody. I mean, the only one that would have been injured was the cop, which would have been bad. I thought maybe that there were other kids that were still like trying to get out of the school or something, but I was not. I think she was just trying to get somebody. So I think that was it. That's all that was. I feel so I feel so terrible for Mary. Like I knew that she was. I kind of figured she'd still be upset with Kate, because I mean that's not something you easily get over. It's gonna take a long time to kind of get over that gap of even like they've kind of, she finally kind of not gave in, but she's been holding herself up for so long, not allowing herself to fully feel what feel the fact that her mother is dead. She finally let that just like hit her, and she was crying to Kate. There's probably still gonna be some things to work out, but like first, what would it hurt if you looked in if the dude I forgot his name, great with names, but she went to him to the second last guy, because I'm the last guy when she was on the phone with somebody, or the second last person we saw anyway. She was trying to get him to, I forgot the word for it, testify, I think, to look into it. What would it hurt to look at this stuff, like to look into it somehow? I mean, she's grieving, at least like humor her, look into it a bit. If you find nothing, let her know, but don't just like turn your back on her. God dang. I'm worried about Jacob. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna die. But I mean, DC, they're really big on killing parents. Catherine Little died the first half of the season, and they were focusing on that one guy who was really just honing in on Jacob. He freaking stuffed the razor blade in his food. I'm assuming was to mess him up, to like cut up his throat, kill him. My first thought, like my first split second, was like, oh, somebody stuck my blade to try to help him out, but I think it was just to kill him. And that guy's kind of like threatening him while he's on the phone, so I'm kind of worried. I mean, Jacob's keeping it cool, but I don't know. I'm really liking Luke and Kate's relationship though. I loved their little banter they were having, like when he turned off the power, and they were kind of having that back and forth, the argument of whether to turn the power on to search for this person hacking, or to leave it off so that they don't have to risk themselves getting hacked. And the bit at the end when they were talking about her comms being out. I'm really liking their relationship and that they're showing, and it's still growing, and they're trusting each other, or she's trusting him more, and he's trusting her more too, because I mean he was a bit of a stickler as well before. There was another or I don't know if it's another, but there was a Scarecrow reference. I don't recall if they mentioned it. I know that they showed his toxins or his gases or whatever in the Elseworlds crossover last year. but I don't know if they like verbally mentioned Scarecrow. So I got a reference there, and there was this, I guess there was this big thing that caused them to change security. I didn't quite catch what it was. I'll see it during post, but I'm gonna try. I don't want to look at it right now just because I'm just trying to get through this as quickly as I can so we can get into the next show. So what I'm curious about is if I know. I thought it was kind of cool that they actually at least mentioned that Kate at least mentioned the whole thing with the Paragon, the multiverse, and everything. I'm wondering if Luke remembers now, because I mean I know Jean went around like helping them, like putting things in their mouth or giving him his memories basically. I'm wondering if he did the same thing with Luke. I mean he wasn't really involved, so I don't know if he would need to. If Jean would have needed to do that. So I don't know if Luke knows about it or if he's just like humoring her or not really humoring her or just kind of like not really believing her. I'm not really sure what the way he sounded. It sounded like two ways. Like he could have been like, sure, sounded like fun. That sounded like crap. I'm glad I didn't have to live through that. Or like, yeah, sure, whatever you say, kind of thing. I'm not really sure. I do feel bad for Sophie. That like the fact that her husband has left her. I wasn't really sure what they were gonna do with that bit at the mid-season finale. But it seems he's left. I don't know if it's like they've split or if they've divorced. Like he's gonna let I don't know, wait till she's sure whether or not that she loves him to be with him, and that she doesn't love Kate. Like that anyway. And she was even showing that she was having issues dealing with that as well. You know, she was being a bit aggressive in her interrogation and kind of seemed outside of her legality. But yeah, I'm assuming, I guess the gun was loaded because she brought up how she almost blew the wrong guy's head off. So I guess it was loaded. I was just expecting her not to actually have it loaded. I mean, she can't really do that. I mean, in her job. So I hope Mary doesn't pack up. I know she was packing up. She was telling Sophie that, well, what's the point if she couldn't save her mother? Like she's saying she's not a doctor. Completely wrong. She's a very good doctor from what we've seen. I mean, I understand why she's going through that, but I hope she doesn't, because she was doing a lot of good for those that can't go into the hospitals in Gotham. That they can't make it. Like they don't have the means to be held up there to afford the bills of the hospitals. And it's something that like gave her joy to be like fulfilled to be doing. Also, so I wouldn't want her to give that up. But I mean, I'm assuming she will. If she does, she'll end up coming back to it. She just needs time. I'm assuming she just needs time to kind of work through these feelings, not to get over them, because it's not something you will ever really get over. But to at least to come to terms with and to better able to coexist, I guess, with these emotions and not let them weigh on you so heavily. But I honestly, this was a great return to the show. I wasn't honestly. I mean, I'm just enjoying the show, but I wasn't 100% sure about reacting to this anymore because it's just like there's so much. I know since like when the shows go off, there's a slight lull in the channel, mainly just because whenever the shows are going, it's just like there's so much to do because I'm trying to get both episodes, both shows out to you guys as soon as possible. So like as soon as I'm done recording them, I have to be going to edit them. And crap, it takes forever. And lately my computer's been really slow, which is splendid. So render takes forever. But you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna hold on to it at least for this season. And we'll just see how it goes from there. But I am very interested to see what we do next episode, like what we get into, because I mean, there's the Alice thing, what they're gonna tell Jacob. He doesn't know about the whole multiverse thing happening. Luke, just everybody, because I mean, Mary still knows about Alice, so this is gonna be tough. Because she doesn't know. I mean, that one, Kate's Batwoman, so she doesn't know that she has anything to do with. She had to tell Mary, or she'll just have to hide out. You know what? There's so much just with this one point that's gonna be this whole issue is gonna be complicated. But guys, that is it for the return of Batwoman. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support us, check out our Patreon. I can't talk. We get access to early access videos and polls for shows, to vote on shows you want us to react to whenever we need replacements. Link to that will also be in the description down below. Maybe the comment. Not really sure yet. Yeah, again, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next week.